welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Santana. I am a registered dental hygienist normally. Right now I'm not working because there's a global pandemic. So I'm using my time to make a few more videos here and there about different things. One of them being my weight loss journey at the moment. I'm on Ideal Protein. I shared a what I eat in a day video recently, and this is a video about one of the recipes that I made in that video. And so this is going to be Ideal Protein friendly chili with a mini garlic bread loaf to go with it. That's all Ideal Protein friendly. And for the garlic loaf, I will share how you can make it alternatively. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what your favorite Ideal Protein meals are, or let me know if you'd like to see me try other recipes or share other recipes here on my channel. So first of all, I'm just going to make this chili in a little pot here. You can do it in a slow cooker, you can do it in a bigger pot, whatever you want. I'm just making enough for me tonight for supper. So I have 6 ounces of extra lean ground turkey in here. I haven't had any protein for the day yet, so I'll be having 6 ounces of this, and the bread recipe does require an egg, so that will bring me, 7-8 ounces of protein that is required in the program. So what else you'll need is just basically the kinds of veggies that you would like to put in your chili. I normally just stick with like bell peppers, mushrooms. If I have green onions on hand, I'll stick those in. Sometimes I do celery, zucchini, that kind of thing. Today I'm just going with bell peppers and mushrooms. I already had 2 cups of veggies earlier today, so I am, oh, and of course tomatoes. I'm doing a cup of tomatoes and half a cup of bell peppers and half a cup of mushrooms. When it comes to spices, I use garlic powder, onion powder, because I can't add onions on Ideal Protein. You can't have cooked onions. And chili powder, I use cumin, pepper, and then I use the Ideal salt. And also to my chili, I like to add a little bit of cinnamon. I don't know why, I just like it. Okay, let's check on that meat. Okay, so the meat is all browned up. Sorry, I'm hot. It's hot because the standing over the stove is hot. Okay, I'm back. So next, I'm just gonna do like your 1-pot chili thing, and you're just gonna add all of your ingredients. Okay, aside from measuring the meat and the veggies, I don't really have many other measurements. It's really all just like to taste, which I feel like that's how chili should be. But for the sake of this video, I'll try to tell you what the measurements are, because what's the point of a recipe video if you don't have measurements to go by, right? And add in my cup of tomatoes. Adding my mushrooms and bell peppers next. It was half a cup of bell peppers and a 1/4 cup of mushrooms, because I am using a 1/4 cup of this tomato sauce, and I'm counting it as tomatoes. Okay, next I'm going to add in some chili powder. So I'm just taking a big spoon. I think this is a tablespoon. So I'm gonna put in a tablespoon of chili powder, I'm gonna say. A heaping tablespoon there of chili powder. What we're gonna go with. I'm gonna do like half of that for the cumin. So probably half a tablespoon cumin. I'm gonna do half a tablespoon of onion powder too. And then probably a tablespoon of garlic. I love garlic. We're gonna be garlicky tonight, okay? So yeah, there with the garlic. I just do it for a while until I feel like there's probably I don't know, teaspoon or more. And then last but not least, the ideal salt. So I am gonna put in half a teaspoon of this. I almost forgot to show you to add cinnamon in. So I don't do very much of this. This thing doesn't shake out like a ton. It shakes out just like a little bit every time you turn it upside down. So I usually turn it upside down 3 times. If I had to guess, 1/4 teaspoon should be good for 1 serving. And then I just add in a little splash of this chicken broth. Give this more volume, more liquid. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it was a 1/4 cup. And now I just let this simmer covered on low for pretty much as long as I want. Say at least a ½ hour. So what I do while it's cooking, I just make my little loaf of garlic bread. All right, guys, I'm back to show you how to make the ideal protein friendly mini garlic bread loaf. Chili is just simmering back there now, simmering away. And so yes, the first thing I need to make this is a mini loaf pan. If you don't have one of these, you can make it in a muffin pan or like a really tiny pie pan or something. Like that's what I did until I found these. So yeah, it's gonna taste the same and just be shaped different. You also need some cooking spray to spray your pan with. I use the extra virgin olive oil spray. Then the main part of this, I guess, is your protein mixture. So I'm using the Ideal Protein potato puree mix. This thing is so good for so many different recipes on Ideal Protein. I make like a pizza crust with this and breads, all kinds of stuff. So with that being said, if you're doing alternatively, which I have done before and I will do when I run out of these, I just use an unflavored protein powder. Like I said, you can use, so this is a 30-gram serving, so I would just use 30 grams of unflavored, so plain protein powder that fits protocol, and just it's kind of trial and error when you're using alternative products this way. But I have done it before, and the specific brand of unflavored protein powder that I had, 30 grams worked well and still put me within the unrestricted serving amount. 1 egg. If you don't have enough protein left over for an egg, you can use 2 egg whites. And then some olive oil. I saved a teaspoon of olive oil because I knew I was having this. Then baking soda, baking powder, and then seasonings to taste. So I'm gonna use garlic powder because I wanna make it a garlic bread, of course, and I'm using just a little bit of salt. You don't want too much salt because I find it gets like way too salty really easily. I've made that mistake more than once. Just add my dry ingredients. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just a powder, basically, with some seasonings in it. And we're gonna add about ½ a teaspoon of baking powder and then ½ a teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit of salt. You can use the Ideal salt, probably too. And then garlic powder. So I like a lot of garlic, so I'm just kind of, you know, pouring this in there to what I think my taste would be. I'm gonna use a big spoon now. Just mixing all those dry ingredients together. Sorry, I don't know, the light is like so bright in here. Still looks pretty much the same. Just some garlic powder in there. I'm also gonna preheat my oven to 350. This is probably not the best way to do it, but I just crack the egg right in there. That's what I do. Just crack my egg right in there. I'm gonna use a teaspoon of olive oil. What I do from here is I kind of mix and just assess the consistency. If I feel like it needs more liquid, then I just add water until the consistency gets that like doughy bread-like consistency. This is what she's looking like right now. That's the consistency you can see. It's like, next I'm just gonna spray my little pan with some olive oil. Spray. So here's what she looks like now. She looks great. So yeah, pretty like a sticky, and it doesn't look like much in there now, but it should puff up. If you're using the alternative protein powder, it might not puff up as much. If your consistency is not quite as like sticky or thick, that's okay. It will still bake up. Okay, we're gonna put her in the oven now. 10 minutes is like my baseline, but I do check on it like consistently once 8 minutes or so hits. I'm gonna pop her in the oven. How cute are my oven mitts? I didn't do it. Little huskies on them. For anyone who doesn't normally watch my channel, I have 2 huskies. And they are my whole life. Okay. Chilli, she's done. She's beautiful and nice hearty bowl of chili here. Gonna take the bread out. So there we have it. Looking like a real little loaf of bread. How beautiful. It's beautiful, honestly. Slides right out. Look. So cute. It smells so good. Yeah. So perfect little loaf of bread there to go with the chili. So yeah, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this to keep up to date with my weight loss journey, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.